Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to talk about a powerful image, an idea, an embodiment of strength and resilience. It is an image that speaks to every human soul. It's about the woman who walks alone, a solitary figure standing tall, despite all odds, not for the approval or validation of anyone but herself. There is a profound power in walking alone, a power that resonates deep within our spirits, regardless of who we are, where we come from, or the challenges that lie ahead. This is not a tale of loneliness or abandonment. It is not about weakness or fragility. It's about a woman who has embraced her own journey, regardless of what others might think or say. It's about finding strength in solitude, about discovering a path that is uniquely her own and walking that path with unwavering determination. This woman represents resilience. She embodies independence, confidence, and the sheer will to move forward, no matter how much of a struggle it might be. When we think of the woman who walks alone, we might picture someone facing the unknown, someone standing at the edge of everything they've ever known and taking the first step into a realm where no one else can walk for them. She knows the road will not be easy. She knows that there will be moments of doubt, pain, and fear, yet she still takes that first step. That act alone speaks volumes about the heart, the courage, and the strength of a woman walking alone. But more than that, she teaches us something fundamental. She teaches us the importance of self-reliance, the incredible power that comes with trusting yourself enough to face the world head-on, without depending on others for your sense of worth. She shows us that while companionship, community, and relationships can enrich our lives, there is an unparalleled strength that is discovered when we choose to walk alone. As we look at the woman who walks alone, we should reflect on our own journeys. We should ask ourselves whether we have the courage to stand firm, to face our fears, and to walk our paths with the confidence and grace that she embodies. Are we able to embrace our solitude and find the power that lies within? Can we walk alone and still hold our heads high with the knowledge that we are enough, that our happiness? It is this journey of personal discovery that calls us to reflect on what it means to truly walk alone and what we can learn from the woman who does so every day. There is a profound power in self-reliance, and the woman who walks alone is a perfect example of this principle. When you choose to walk alone, you are choosing to trust in yourself, to rely on your inner strength, and to embrace the idea that you are your own greatest source of power. This does not mean rejecting help from others when needed, but it means recognizing that your ability to stand on your own 2 feet is an invaluable asset. It means understanding that you are the one who controls your destiny, that the choices you make today will shape the reality you live tomorrow. Self-reliance does not come easily. It's a process, a journey of learning to trust your instincts, to believe in your abilities, and to recognize that no matter how hard the road may seem, you have the strength to navigate it. There are moments in every person's life where they feel like they are at a crossroads, unsure of where to go or what to do. In these moments, the ability to rely on yourself becomes the difference between success and failure. The woman who walks alone is not immune to this uncertainty, but she has made the decision to trust in her own judgment, to believe in herself, even when others may doubt her. This is not an easy feat. In a world where we are constantly surrounded by opinions and expectations, it can be incredibly challenging to silence the noise and listen to your own voice. However, the woman who walks alone has learned that it is in the silence, in the moments of stillness, that the clearest answers emerge. She knows that to find her way, she must first find herself. And that is what self-reliance is truly about. Finding strength within and using that strength to push forward no matter the obstacles. Self-reliance also means accepting responsibility for your choices. It means owning up to the mistakes you make and using them as lessons to grow. It means acknowledging your shortcomings, but not letting them define you. The woman who walks alone does not shy away from responsibility. She embraces it, knowing that every experience, whether good or bad, is a stepping stone to greater self-awareness and growth. JR, she writes, is this willingness to take ownership of her journey that allows her to walk with confidence, regardless of the challenges she faces. This key to self-reliance, while empowering, is not about being isolated or detached from others. It is about understanding that your power comes from within, and that your journey, while it may be solitary at times, is ultimately yours to shape. The woman who walks alone is an individual, but she is not alone in the world. She chooses to stand apart, not because she rejects connection, but because she understands that to truly connect with others, she must first connect with herself. In a society where so much emphasis is placed on external validation, the power of self-reliance is a radical act. To trust yourself, to walk your path regardless of the opinions of others, is a statement of independence and strength. The woman who walks alone reminds us all that we are our own greatest ally, and that the power to move forward is within each and every one of us. When we talk about the woman who walked alone, we cannot ignore the immense courage it takes to step into the unknown. It is one thing to walk a well-trodden path, one that is familiar and comfortable. But it is an entirely different thing to set foot on a road that is uncharted, uncertain, and fraught with challenges. The woman who walks alone embraces the unknown, knowing that it is not the destination that defines her, but the journey itself. The unknown can be a terrifying place. It's where fear thrives, where doubt creeps in, and where the outcome is not guaranteed. Yet, it is also where growth occurs, where new opportunities arise, and where the true essence of who we are is revealed. The woman who walks alone has learned to embrace the uncertainty that comes with forging her own path. When I first met Tara, I was overwhelmed by her commitment to being the voice for women in the world to proceed from. She understands that it is in the unknown that she will find her greatest strengths, and that her capacity to adapt and overcome will only be tested and honed when faced with new challenges. There is a beauty in stepping into the unknown. It's the space where possibilities are endless, where the future is not yet written, and where you have the power to shape your own reality. The woman who walks alone knows that the fear of the unknown is natural, but she also knows that it is not something to be avoided. Instead, it is something to be faced head-on, with an open heart and an unwavering belief that she can navigate whatever comes her way. She doesn't have all the answers. She doesn't know what lies ahead. But what she does know is that she has the strength to adapt, to learn, and to keep moving forward, even when things seem unclear. The woman who walks alone is not afraid to take risks, to try new things, and to explore new paths. She understands that failure is not the end of the road, but merely a lesson along the way. Each step into the unknown is a chance to discover something new about herself and the world around her. It's in the unknown that we find the true measure of our character. It's easy to feel confident when everything is going according to plan, when the road is clear and the path is laid out before us. But it's when the road becomes foggy, when the destination is uncertain, that our true strength emerges. The woman who walks alone understands this on a deep level. She knows that every moment of uncertainty is an opportunity to build resilience, to develop new skills, and to become more deeply aligned with her own inner purpose. The woman who walks alone teaches us the power of embracing the unknown. She shows us that it is not the certainty of the destination that matters, but the courage to take that first step into the unknown. It's in that step, that leap of faith, that we find our true power. It's in the unknown that we discover who we truly are. Solitude is often seen as something to be avoided. In a world that glorifies constant connection and social interaction, being alone can feel uncomfortable, even lonely. But for the woman who walks alone, solitude is not a burden, it is a source of strength. Solitude allows her to reconnect with herself, to recharge her energy, and to gain clarity about her desires and goals. In a world full of distractions, solitude is her space for reflection, growth, and self-discovery. Walking alone means being comfortable in your own company. It means learning to enjoy your own thoughts, to trust your own instincts, and to find peace within yourself. The woman who walks alone does not fear solitude. Instead, she embraces it as a tool for self-renewal and personal growth. She knows that it is in those quiet moments of solitude that her inner voice becomes the loudest, and that her connection to her true self deepens. Confidence in solitude is not about being isolated or disconnected from others. It's about being comfortable enough in your own skin that you no longer feel the need to constantly seek external validation. The woman who walks alone has cultivated this inner confidence. She doesn't need the approval of others to feel worthy or complete. She knows that her worth comes from within and that she is enough, just as she is. This confidence allows her to face challenges with a sense of calm and assurance, knowing that she has everything she needs within her to succeed. Solitude also provides the space for creativity and innovation. Without the noise of the outside world, the woman who walks alone is able to tap into her creative potential and explore new ideas. It's in solitude that we are able to hear our inner voices clearly, to reflect on our values and beliefs, and to make decisions that are true to who we are. The woman who walks alone understands that her solitude is a gift, one that allows her to cultivate the clarity and insight needed to pursue her dreams. In solitude, we also confront our fears and insecurities. It's easy to hide behind the distractions of daily life, to avoid facing the parts of ourselves that we'd rather not confront. But the woman who walks alone has learned to face these fears head on. She uses solitude as an opportunity to confront her doubts and to build the resilience needed to overcome them. Solitude is a resource that builds the leader we all need to be, and the man who can bring us out of confronting. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that she builds the inner strength necessary to keep moving forward, no matter the obstacles that may arise. Confidence in solitude is about finding peace within yourself and trusting in your ability to navigate the world on your own terms. The woman who walks alone reminds us that solitude is not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be embraced as a powerful tool for personal growth and self-discovery. She shows us that the most important relationship we will ever have is the one with ourselves, and that it is in solitude that we learn to cultivate that relationship. Life is full of challenges. There are moments when the road ahead seems impossibly steep, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, and when it seems like giving up might be the only option. But the woman who walks alone has learned a powerful truth. Resilience is born from adversity. It is through hardship that we learn the true measure of our strength. And it is through overcoming adversity that we discover the depths of our inner resolve. Resilience is not something we are born with. It is something we develop through experience. The woman who walks alone knows this. She has faced her fair share of challenges, and yet she continues to press forward, unbowed and unbroken. Every setback, every failure, every moment of hardship is an opportunity to grow stronger. She understands that resilience is not about avoiding pain or difficulty. It is about finding the strength to keep going, even when the road is rough. The journey of life is not always easy. We all face moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But it is in these moments that our true resilience is tested. The woman who walks alone does not allow adversity to define her. Instead, she uses it as fuel to push forward, to learn, and to evolve. She understands that each challenge is an opportunity to build character, to become more resilient, and to move closer to her goals. Resilience is also about adaptability. The woman who walks alone knows that the road to success is rarely linear. There will be twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles along the way, but instead of succumbing to frustration or defeat, she adapts. She finds new ways to approach challenges, to pivot when necessary, and to continue moving forward. This adaptability is what makes her resilient, and it is what enables her to keep walking, even when the path is unclear. In the face of adversity, the woman who walks alone remains steadfast. She does not allow fear or doubt to control her. Instead, she draws upon her inner strength and continues on her journey, knowing that resilience is not about being invincible. It is about being able to rise again after every fall. It's the ability to take life's punches and keep moving forward, no matter how many times you're knocked down. Resilience is the foundation of the woman who walks alone. She shows us that adversity does not have to break us. It can make us stronger. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more resilient. The woman who walks alone teaches us that no matter how tough life gets, we have the power within us to rise, to fight, and to continue walking towards our dreams. Purpose is the compass that guides us through life. It is the driving force behind every decision, every action, and every goal. For the woman who walks alone, purpose is her North Star. It is the reason she keeps moving forward, even when the road gets tough, and it is what gives her the strength to keep walking even when no one else is by her side. Having a clear sense of purpose provides direction. It helps you stay focused even when distractions arise, and ensures that every step you take is in alignment with your deepest values and desires. The woman who walks alone knows that without purpose, life can feel aimless and uncertain. But when you have a sense of purpose, everything changes. You become unstoppable because you are driven by something greater than yourself. Purpose also gives us the resilience to overcome challenges. When the woman who walks alone faces adversity, she does not give up because she knows why she is walking. She has a purpose, and that purpose gives her the strength to push through even the hardest moments. It is her purpose that keeps her grounded, and it is her purpose that helps her see beyond the immediate struggle to the bigger picture. The woman who walks alone understands that purpose is not something you find overnight. It's a journey of discovery, of exploring your passions, your values, and your dreams. It's about understanding who you are, what you stand for, and where you want to go. It's a lifelong process, one that evolves as you grow and learn. But having a sense of purpose is what keeps you grounded and focused, even in the face of uncertainty. Purpose also gives life meaning. The woman who walks alone knows that her journey is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the impact she has along the way. Her purpose shapes her actions, guides her decisions, and influences the legacy she will leave behind. It's not just about surviving life, it's about thriving in it and making a difference in the world, no matter how small. The woman who walks alone shows us that when we have purpose, we have everything we need to overcome life's challenges. Purpose is the fuel that keeps us moving forward, the light that guides us through the darkness and the reason we rise every morning to face another day. She teaches us that when we walk with purpose, nothing can stop us. Our journey is ours to shape, and with purpose we can navigate even the toughest roads. And then, the woman who walks alone is not just an image or a metaphor. She is a real, tangible embodiment of strength, resilience, and self-discovery. Her journey is one of unwavering self-reliance, of embracing the unknown, of finding confidence in solitude, of developing resilience through adversity, and of living with purpose. She shows us that walking alone does not mean being lonely. It means having the courage to face life's challenges head-on, trusting in ourselves, and forging our own paths. As we reflect on her journey, we are reminded of our own. We are all capable of walking alone. We all have the strength to face the unknown, the confidence to embrace solitude, the resilience to overcome adversity, and the purpose to guide us through life's challenges. The woman who walks alone teaches us that we are enough, just as we are. Our journey is ours to shape, and we have everything we need within us to make it through, no matter where it leads. So let us embrace the lessons of the woman who walks alone. Let us walk with purpose, with resilience, and with the knowledge that we have the strength to face whatever comes our way. And let us never forget